Wonder Girl, and I'm here to give you your weekly forecast for the week of Monday, July 17th to Monday, July 24th. All right, Virgo, now what we got going on for you is a major new moon right here in your 12th house of like your insides and some internal stuff here, okay? This is a big new moon because not only is it going to be conjunct Mars, bringing major passion, major action, major motivation in this part of your life, but it's also the first new moon that we've had in this sign since the North Node moved in, and it's in the same sign that the solar eclipse is going to be in next month, okay? So I think these are major new beginnings for you inside and who you are. I think you're totally trying to reconceptualize who you are, give like a new birth to yourself. That like sounds kind of weird, but I think you're trying to do that. You're trying to rejuvenate your life in some way and who you are, bring fresh energy into it, okay? And I think you've been trying to do that for a really long time, wanting to be a new person on the inside, wanting to kind of have a new life in some way and not feeling like you could quite get there and quite do that. And I think this new moon's going to help you to move forward in a new way and to just rejuvenate yourself and to move forward, okay? Now it may require you still to take some time out to yourself this week, especially because it is in your 12th house. So 12th house, you know, kind of does ask for you to be a little introverted and a little introspective in some way to get right with yourself, but I think it's going to be a really healing time to really help you move forward in that direction that it is that you want to move in. And that direction for you, especially for the next year and a half, is getting right with yourself spiritually. You're having a huge spiritual moment, you know, trying to get rid of some baggage that you've had inside for a while so that you can have a new life and move forward and just feel better and more, you know, more free and more open and more comfortable to live the life that you want, okay? So that's what's going on for you. Lots of thought, lots of communication about your future, about where your life is going, how you can be more spiritual, get right with yourself. I think you're committing, or you're very serious when you think about where your life is going in some way, really wanting to make sure that you're building a life that can make you more comfortable and that can last, okay? That's because we do have Mercury and the North Node in your 12th in a trine over here to Saturn. Okay, and Saturn's in your 4th house of home. I think you want to build a spiritual home. You know, to be honest, you want to build a home life that is comfortable for you and peaceful for you and that resonates with your true heart, where you don't have any baggage and you don't have any stuff from the past holding you back. All right, I think that's what you want, and I think this week is going to be a major new beginning in this area, a major time for you to actually finally commit to building a home life, to finding that stability based on something that truly resonates with you at your core and can last. All right, so that's what's coming for you, especially at the very end of this week when that new moon happens on Saturday and Sunday. Before we get there though, we do have some interesting things happening. That's because we do have Mars and the Sun conjunct in your 11th house of goals, the last degree of Cancer, making a square over here to Uranus. Uranus is in your 8th house of like deep changes and of intimacy. I think there's some unexpected things that could be coming up in life, some unexpected endings and beginnings perhaps. Could also be financial, a lot of times unexpected endings and beginnings in terms of finances. Also in regards to business partners and people that you partner with for business, very intimately share resources or finances with in some way. There could be some shakeups that come there that catch you a little bit off guard that you're then going to have to figure out how to move forward and integrate into your goals, into what it is that you want and where it is that you see your life going. I think you're majorly identifying with your goals right now, with where your life is going in some way, and I think you're just gonna have to figure out how to make all of that work together, okay, so that you can move forward. It could be a little bit uncomfortable too when it comes to some partnerships here and other people that you're working with. I think you really want to move forward on some goals you have with other people that may feel a little uncomfortable, but you got to move past how uncomfortable you feel with other people and with partners, okay? Because you can have the partnerships that you want. You can have some of the relationships that you need to move you forward. You just got to stick with it, and you just got to try. You just got to wait a little bit longer here and overcome some of these fears so that you aren't holding yourself back from doing something that you can have and that is possible for you, okay? While that's going on, we also do have Venus here in your 10th house of career, wanting to focus a lot on your career, on where your life is going, on your reputation in the world, making a very pretty aspect, to your 2nd house of money and gifts and talents and skills. I think you're trying to figure out how you can bring more money to you in your career to, you know, increase your social standing with more money, how to use your gifts and skills and talents in a way in your career to help you move up in the world. I think it's possible for you this week to actually feel like, you know, you've got something unique to offer people and like they want it, you know, and like it can work for you. So I think that's good. Again, maybe some confusion about people and about about how people help you in your career and where that's going, but I'm telling you, you know, whatever you got going on with other people, some insecurities around whether or not people are going to be there for you, you're going to have the relationships you need to let go of all that stuff. You need to stop trying so hard to make that work. Like, you'll be fine. You'll be fine if you just stop worrying about it so much and focus on your gifts and skills and talents, the things you have to offer, and everything will start to fall into place, okay? So I think you're gonna be all right here if you just push through some stuff. All right, now your card for the week is the Six of Pentacles reversed. All right, now this card to me does indicate some kind of imbalance going on here in giving and receiving in some way. Maybe you're giving too much and not getting enough in return, or maybe someone else is giving you too much and you're not giving them what they need. And I think you got to restore the balance this week, and you got to figure things out. You know, if you're offering a service to someone and they're not paying you what you're worth, I think it's time for you to reevaluate some things and figure out whether it's working for you, and demand what it is you are truly worth. Okay, so that's all I have for you this week. Thank you so much for watching your horoscope. If you like it, please like it on Facebook, like it on YouTube, share it with your friends, and I will talk to you later.